Now, this is my outlook on it. Anything a dog does natural, it sits naturally, it lays naturally, it walks at a specific speed in a specific direction naturally, it would bark naturally, that kind of thing, right? To me, they're not tricks. Depends how you teach them. But if you adopt the trick mechanism, i.e. do that for reward, do that for reward, so physical adaptations for reward, then you're training a lot of tricks. Does that make sense? Because you're not training in a natural sense. So that's the point where I think that's a bit of food for thought. There's not a line here that goes, well, they're tricks and they're not, unless you're training a specific way. Do I train my dogs to walk in reverse? No, because I don't law behaviour. Do I train my dogs to give me paw? No, because I don't law behaviour. Does that make sense? I do the sit, down, stay, heel, recall. Yeah? Now, a lot of people say, well, they don't recall natural. No, they do. They do. They have a point of contact they will revert back to. A point of conduct, sorry, they would reverse back to. Which is what I'm asking it to do. Does that make sense? They have a specific speed and direction they walk in, which is a heel, in a calm frame of mind. I get that one. They would sit naturally. I get that one. They would down naturally. I get that one. They would also leave things naturally through authoritative figuring, right? So I get that one. Now, if I'm just going to jump a little bit and talk to you about protection dogs. So when you look at a dog that I've trained or I am training one of my own dogs or clients, right? I've got obedience tasks of heel, sit, down, stay, recall, leave. Yeah? Then I've got another 2 to train it. Show aggression on command, diffuse a threat aggressively, hold on command, bite on command, right? Or as perceived threat. So look at that, eight things I've got to teach this dog. So is it that hard then? If there's only 8 things I've got to teach her, is it that hard? Yeah. The reason it's hard is because the first thing is I need to have these 8 things interchangeable. So the sequence now is never ending. I can have it in any order I want. Bearing in mind I've got 2 intense ones and the rest are reductions. So I need to learn how to go from there to intensity and reduced, there to intensity and reduced. Not because I'm trying to reduce every time I've jumped into a drive, but I must be able to have that vocal reduction whenever I need it. Not diversion, not by out ball, not by out tug, not by out switch bite on the man, by reduction or aggression reduction to neutral, right? So that's a lot of imprint behaviour. That's a lot of imprint behaviour, and that's a lot of stabilising through that dog's natural growth stages in adolescent and into adulthood, right?